Welcome, Trips Awakening. You subscribe to the truth, one within the universe, and universe is inside me. Greetings, earthlings, and my loved ones. It would be an honor if y'all would join me. Now, I want to talk about, certain words and, decode a couple of things and how certain words can basically cast spell, how they got it basically set up. They already, got it to the point where you actually admitting to be a fictional character that they created, and it's basically some Roman Catholic sick twisted stuff. you know um that's the reason why I said, they speak their language legalese and try to get y'all on so many different levels. you know um let's talk, I was decoding certain things, you know not to get off topic. Like, for example, the days of the week. You gotta like really sit back and think about this, y'all. The days of the week. Of course, you can spell it DYS, and the week WEEK. Okay. What I kind of got out of it, basically they talking about the days DAZE of the week WEAK, and then the end of the weekend, the end of the weakness. I felt like they set that up, and we got like 7 days out of the week, and I basically touched on that just a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, you know, Saturday, Saturn day, Sunday is you're worshiping the sun. Monday is Moon Day. Tuesday basically is Mars. Wednesday is Mercury. Thursday is Jupiter. Friday is Venus. That they basically got y'all worshiping like other planets. I call them dimensions. That's just me. But, y'all call them planets. You know what I'm saying? Or they say gods or something like that. Like Thursday is Thor. Certain things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, they basically be on that, and I was just decoding soldier, like sold to die, you know. That's basically how I feel. They treat them like they're dogs. So that's the reason why some of them got like, dog tags. Because, you got to like really look at it. They really don't care about them. They basically got the troops protecting their corporation, and they use humans. They call it humans. I don't think that's a word that they created, but they have human resource. You know what I'm saying? And then they basically take your resource, your energy, and your frequency and your soul. That's the reason why they have this sick fetish. They actually think they're on a ship. You know what I'm saying? These judges, when they wear the black robes, I call them the Grim Reaper. They're representing Saturn with the black robe because you see them with the black boxes like the Catholic priest and stuff, because they're basically connecting with certain things. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want y'all to know certain things. That's the reason why I said we're in a hologram world, and we're basically in the water tank. Half of us, half our energy here, and we're in a water tank, and they basically think we're like at the bottom of the sea, and that's the reason they think we're on their sick ship. All right, that's the reason why they have relationship, leadership, citizenship, sportsmanship. I can go on. You know what I'm saying? You notice they have that. You know what I'm saying? And that's true. That's just how I feel. Like certain words, for example, like hello. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day when I was reading on it, they said the first person, well, a person is a corporation word, by the way, y'all. So basically they said the first being that invented the telephone, you know what I'm saying, which was a melanated brother, melanated earthling, invented the telephone, basically named the, I forgot his name, but anyway, basically he named it after his wife, like the word hello, because everybody say hello. But I think it's more to it than that. You know, like that's just my opinion. I think it's more to it than that. I think basically, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, all shades, you know, they're here. You know what I'm saying? Which that's another topic, but I was going to get into something else. I'm going to stick with it. Okay, I think hello, basically, you know, they say hey, halo with the little ring, the angel, which I think there's angels, not angels. I just think it's something that they made up, you know, angels. And these fairy tale stuff, so like the devil, you know, like I said, you spell that backwards. It's like uh, the devil is live, you know, you spell that backwards. I mean, not live, my fault, y'all. The devil, you know what I'm saying, is like, this is a made up word, you know what I'm saying? Like evil. That's what I was trying to say. I got that backwards. Like evil means live, okay? And just to throw that out there, you know, my fault, y'all. I got the devil. I get these words sometimes a little mixed up and twisted, so my fault, y'all. But evil is like basically live backwards, you know what I'm saying? And I talked about that, you know, and I think that they represent, when it says hello, is representing the rings of Saturn, you know, and that's what I think. And they have everybody, hello, hello, you know what I'm saying hello on the phone. You know what I'm saying? First thing you do, you answer the phone. When I answer the phone, I say greetings or what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Especially if I already know who's going to call me, I say, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I think hello is basically representing the rings of Saturn. And people carrying on that frequency, you know, they get you through the appliance, which I done talked about already. Okay. You know, for example, like I said, your voice, basically the most powerful thing. Now, for example, like back in the day, that's before the caller ID. You know what I'm saying? And you could call the wrong number, you know what I'm saying? And if you would hear, you know, a voice, you know, like I said, a voice is magic, you know, you can use certain tones and different vibrations and certain sounds and certain tones. You could call somebody, and even if the being, the feminine energy was unattractive, you know, because I don't like to use the word ugly. If her voice was sexy, she could hypnotize somebody over the phone. That's the reason why I said we're energy. You know, like her voice, you know, can have them doing basically anything without, you know, her physical even being there. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I said you can have sex without your physical even touching on so many different levels, you know. Just the sound of her tone, her voice, you know, if it sounds good, you're gonna be like hypnotized. You're gonna be feeling it. You're gonna feel a certain way. Your body is basically gonna, you know, tingle, and or you know, or vice versa. Say if you know, the feminine energy call a dude or a guy or one of these earthlings. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she could be into the voice, you know, like they could be like into the voice, and the voice is the most powerful thing. Your voice, you know what I'm saying, is basically magic. You know, and they know this. That's the reason why they was, you know, using your currency. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, where basically, how could I put this? You know what I'm saying? Like they're basically using our energy and soul, and basically I feel like they're selling it through in different dimensions to other beings that's not human. You know what I'm saying? And they know that, our energy is very powerful. And they know this, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to that, like, they use their, and like I said, this money that they created was to cause confusion. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't use that, and that's not our money. For example, not to get off topic, I'm gonna get back to I'll get on that right now because I'll forget. But back in the day, that's the reason why, they you remember the 1-900 numbers and stuff? I didn't call it, by the way. I don't want y'all thinking I'm some kind of pervert or something like that. I promise y'all I didn't call it. But no, but they used to advertise it back in the day on the commercials. You know what I'm saying? And like, they know the voice is very powerful, and they say, hey, we can make money off of this. You know what I'm saying? And they actually made money off of it. And they had dudes that couldn't, get females or had low self-esteem or shy, you know what I'm saying? And basically, they was, doing their thing over the phone. You know what I'm saying? And like, some feminine energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, they probably used their voice and had, the guy just basically doing whatever they want, giving them money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And just to put that out there. And that's just real. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's basically so many levels that they like try to, like, they don't try. They use y'all. You know what I'm saying? And what else was I going to tell y'all? See, I should have went on here and said it, but, like I was saying, because like I said, I come off the top. You know what I'm saying? I just think of certain things. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a high frequency, and I feel certain things, and I put it out there, and I share it with y'all. They basically, I didn't forget y'all. I hate when I do that, but like I said, this is so much out there. Like, what else was I thinking about? Okay, like Alien. Yeah, that's what I want to tell y'all. Like, Lion. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me, and television is like lying to, telling a lie to your vision, This idiot box, is like basically lying, and they just, it's so messed up on so many different levels. Excuse me, y'all. This has been a long day. Trust me, it's been a long day. And it's messed up, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I said we're living in a hologram world. Because I feel like certain sun rays and stuff do contact us. And like I said, we're basically on a sun cycle. And, that's the reason why they made that bull crap up, you know what I'm saying, about, like, bull crap about, the guides and stuff like that. To me, they created the word guide because it's basically the currency, the money. That's their guide because it gets, it basically fooled y'all, controlled y'all's frequency, and y'all worshiping that while they on to something else. You think they're going to actually tell y'all the truth about certain things? And like I said, Google's not going to tell y'all nothing. Like back in the day, the word nice meant fool. You know what I'm saying? You got to just, if you can, just research the old dictionary what certain words mean, and then put certain words, because it's deep within. Start putting words together, because that's what I do. I put certain words together and say, hey, this mean, okay, I got that. Okay, they trying to be slick, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, certain colors and stuff could control people's frequencies, so just, you know what I'm saying, be careful what words you say, you know what I'm saying, because you can't take it back. You can't. And I don't like the word bless, you know what I'm saying, like somebody say bless, because I say right back at you, because you can break that down on so many different levels. Like I said, if they use a certain word a lot, you know what I'm saying, don't use it. You know, if they advertise it on TV or if you see like certain words, don't use it because it's something attached to it. You know, like bless to me, or like when they say bless, it's like be less, be less. You know, like B equals 13. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all the short version because I can break it down on so many different levels. And they say 13 is basically a bad word. You know what I'm saying? Like, and basically it's not a bad word. You know, they say such certain things are bad. When they say certain things are bad, don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? You got to raise your frequency up, like on so many different levels. You know, like you just can't, like go for some of this stuff, and you got to also, like I said, certain words are very, very tricky. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do another video on this because it's so much that I want to put out there and I can't remember off top. You know what I'm saying? So I was basically just giving y'all something to think about. But I will do another video on this. What? Did somebody say something?